I urge the government to consider providing them with reserve allocations, higher priority, and even grants for bigger HDB flats, with a quantum correlated to the number of children they have. Can a greater number of sales of balanced flats be set aside for their selections? I urge MMD to commit more resources to the buildings of BTO flats to reduce the waiting time to 12 to 18 months. Will MON consider exempting large families from maids levies? To MOT, I'd like to request that it consider providing large families with perhaps with COE rebates for family-friendly cars. For working mother, will MOF consider removing or increasing the cap of 80,000 of personal income tax relief so that their family can benefit from the working mother's child relief? Let us give this mother as much support as we can. After all, the number of working mothers earning higher incomes who have also more children are not many. Hence, the loss of tax revenue to IRA should be insignificant. As for couples intending to have children or who are already expecting, MOH should work with doctors to conduct more public education outreach to encourage couples to take up the free genetic screening program PREDICT at KK Women's and Children's Hospital. This will help them make informed decisions about family planning. I also urge MOH to consider allowing couples planning to get married to qualify for this free assessment. Will MOH also consider the buildings of public subsidized confinement and infant care centers to help mothers recover after delivering?
Is the reluctance of having more children due to a lifestyle preference? Or is it because many couples do not want their children to be stressed due to the education system? Or is it due to work stress that makes it difficult for couples to plan for children? I personally think that Singaporeans lead too stressful a life. We need to reset our definition of what is success in life. Many of us work long hours with reduced family time. So I urge the government, please review this culture of working long and stressful hours. When I visit Australia or the European countries, I see many people out there enjoying the weather and perks from 5 p.m. onwards. Will a better lifestyle allow us to consider a bigger family? So I don't have the answer, but I think there's scope to carry out a thorough study if we want our TFR to improve.
We would like to make 2 new proposals to improve Singaporeans' work-life balance by increasing the number of public holidays and enacting the right of workers to disconnect. The number of public holidays in Singapore has remained unchanged since 1968, when the government reduced the number of public holidays from 16 to 11 to improve Singapore's competitiveness. Since then, Singaporeans have worked hard and our nation has prospered. Now we face new problems, such as a lack of work-life balance and overwork that are impacting family formation. PSP proposes to increase the number of public holidays from 11 to 14, with 1 additional holiday for each of the 3 major races in Singapore. The exact holidays should be determined in consultation with each community, but we can consider the possibilities of observing Chinese New Year's Eve, the second day of Hari Raya Puasa, and Thaipusam as public holidays. With the increased 14 days of public holidays, it will still be in line with the norms in the region and globally. Next, PSP would like to lend its support for Right to Connect legislation to be progressively implemented in Singapore. Workers in Singapore already work very long hours compared to others around the world. But this may not even include time spent at home responding to work-related texts or emails, which prevent workers from spending quality time with their families. We can first introduce the Right to Disconnect legislation for employees who are on paid leave, and eventually extend to the right to disconnect between 7 p.m. and 7 a.m. or outside the normal working hours of the employee. This would allow employers and employees to adjust to these new workplace norms.